What up, motherfuckers? I'm gonna be so real, I've been had this for like 4 years and I just always forget to use it. How goes it? How goes it? Yeah, I'm on helium. Oh, it might. Oh, my mic might be fucked. For some reason, like the frequency goes up way high. Sometimes if I pull the mic out. Give me un momento. Usually only does this when I'm in a Discord call, if that's what's happening. Is it fixed? Does it sound better? Is that a yay or a nay? Alright, cool. Oh, I gotta fix something now, though. Un momento. Okay, that should be fine. Yup. Okay. So what we're going to be doing to start off today's stream, one second, let me... I don't know what I'm doing actually, one second. There we go. We are going to be playing Bud Catcher. Bud Bug Catcher. Sorry. It's made by one of my bestest friends ever, Frankie. I put their information down in the description, so you should follow the Instagram and see what's going to be happening next. There might be music in here, I'm not sure. There might not be, it's early development, so I'm gonna keep this music on. We gotta try to beat the record, which is 157. I'm running out of stamina. Oh, damn. Honestly, Frankie, thank you for making the setup to where it's like, yeah, instantly your health bar is full. You don't have to pick up a bunch. That is a quality of life. Damn, bro, you made this hard as hell. He will be in after work. I'm trying to get him to come on Discord with me and explain the game a little bit in the process. What? I didn't even touch it. How does someone get 157? This is like Flappy Bird. This could be new era Flappy Bird. Just saying. Ah, what? That was bullshit. I will fully admit, before started this, in my head I'm like, oh, I'm beating this record. Like, I'm slamming this record. I didn't know it was going to be this hard. Doesn't this music I'm playing go, like, strangely well with what's happening? I fucking died. It's on browser. I guess I'm gonna do this. Damn it. Bro, it's so fast. It's so fast. It's hard. I like the Flappy Bird aspect to where it's like, fuck, but you gotta like keep going and beat it. No, no, no. I got 55. That's my max. Remember that. Getting better at this. I'm like kinda locked. That was close. Ooh, that should have killed me. I got very lucky somehow. Ah, that was scary. Where my bugs are there. That's crazy. Dude, the world record's 157. Oh, no. Bro, I gotta text Frankie right now and be like, damn, bro, this shit hard as hell. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Run it back. That was the run, too. Like, that was the run. If I get good RNG on the early bugs, I feel like it's like a sick-ass run. Like, right now, sick-ass fucking run. No, my shit glitched. Bro, this comfy and relaxing music playlist, like, goes so fucking hard with this. Frankie, when you see this, please buy the rights to this song. Oh. No, where's the sack? Okay, let's go. I need a snack. No! Okay. What do you think that bag with the brown stuff is? I'm gonna ask Frankie later, but what do you think it is? I feel like it's granola or something. Like that. Why did it touch it? It could be a chocolate bar. I gotta see it again. It probably is a chocolate bar. How was I supposed to get that? This is rage-inducing in the best way possible. I fucking die. Who's my favorite? I like the Love Beatles. Or the little ladybug, because there's like a little comic that Frankie made where he was about to get stepped on and then Bud stopped it. Or like it was cute. No, the Beatles with the orange Beatles with the hearts on their back. Bro. Reverse strawberry cake looks good as hell. It is very fast. I didn't even touch it. It's making me angry. I want to beat my score. I'm gonna go crazy. For real. This would just be happening in your head for real. Like music and all. didn't see that rock for some reason. Read the text in the end screen. It's so cute. Before they stub their toe and Bud managed to invite 50 bugs to the picnic. The Winnie the Pooh thing. True. Honestly true. What the fuck just happened? Oh. Bro. I'm so dumb. Bro's getting that energy in. You're just like Bud for real. Well, I don't know what just happened. It's fine. It's fine. We did it. We fucking did it. Someone screenshot it. Let's go! Let's go! They call me the bug catching champion. Only beat it by really much a hair. But either way, let's fucking go. WR? First WR in a game that my friend made? Honestly, huge W. Sorry, I'm locked down now, but it's fine. Alright, we'll leave this up. We're gonna play something else for a little bit, then we're gonna play some more Bud Catcher, try to beat my record and try to set a new record. We're about to play a bunch of shit tonight. I hope I do too. That shit was fucking... That was hard. That is literally hard. What was the top one you got to, Cena? Yeah, I guess it doesn't work on, like, phones and stuff that well. Like, iPads. What are you eating? Oh, that's why you were sleepy. Fucking Chinese food makes you sleepy. Yeah, it has a lot of sodium in it, so like it'll make you sleepy and MSG and stuff. That's what I've always heard, at least. Like once or twice. Like I like going to hole in the wall Chinese places. Okay, we're playing Beacon Pines after because I want Frankie to see it, and he's not here yet, so we're playing this game right now. True. See where the fuck Rollo at. It is. It's inspired by it. Okay, Maddie. I kind of like this character a lot. Medkit. Among Us. That scared me. What's that noise? Yo. Your game is sick as fuck. Let me just say that. I played it for the first fucking hour. That shit is fun as fuck. It is so hard for no reason. But it's hard in such like a good way. Like it's like Flappy Bird. Like it reminds me of Flappy Bird in the sense that you're like pissed because like you die and then you're like I gotta do it again. Like that's the exact feeling it evokes. Hell yeah, bro, we're gonna play it again later. I was waiting for you to be able to see it to play the other game, because I know you'll like it. But like, low-key, I just got real interested in this, so I'm gonna play this for a little bit first. Yeah, like to sum it up, it's like I'm dumb as fuck. That's how we sum that up. It's like I think it's hand drawn, maybe not, or it's just styled that way. And it's like you're reading a book, and there's little animal people, and they're about to discover a mystery in the town. But like you get little quirks that are like words that you can change the sequence events of the story. It's about like these two little friends, I think 3 now, and they discover like something on the end of town that it's gonna change the whole town. And right now we left off at a cliffhanger where I lost my friend. Yeah, this is very like PS1, like Silent Hill old game style. It's very fun. I like that people are doing that more now. Two 2106. retro style, like third-person shooter horror survival. Like, there's a bunch of tags. You can, I mean, we can just look at how they do it, honestly. Steam tells you. Survival horror exploration female protagonist. But, like, I think it's more like retro. Exactly. Pizza Tower's fucking crazy. Except don't make a game like Pizza Tower because Nintendo will sue you. I'm so fucking dumb. How do I not see those? The fuck? I'm just gonna check. Can I shoot these? I can. So kinda like walking simulator-esque. Which that is a actual genre. Nancy Drew Games. Yeah. Oh, so like a story game. Like a choose your own path type deal. Those are cool. We've been talking about Life is Strange like all week. I don't know why exactly. That'd be cool too. We need more games like that, honestly. Real. Alright. Let me save and then we can play that. We left off on a cliffhanger. Okay. Let me give you a slow run through. Middle character is Luca. He is the main character, pretty much. He's who you're playing as. One on the left is Rala. He's a cat. He's a dumbass. He's really cute and cool. He's currently missing. On the right is new friend Beck. She's kind of edgy, but like she don't even mean to be. She just be chilling. She got 2 moms, and her moms are otters.
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
This is right where we left off, literally. Widow is. This is my dog. He just be chilling. He just likes looking for bugs. Bro, just be caring about bugs when I fuck with it. I'm no beetologist.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
I wonder if there's a mod that, like, voices them. Luca with a
Luca
stick.
watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals. As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
The science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Fuck these motherfuckers. I'll drop kick him in the head. He was bullying the bunny for no fucking reason. I'm going to kick him in the chest. Yeah. And then Tish just like, ooh, ooh. There's some bullies for no reason. Shut up. He's a dick. She's like she's like the big one of the group that beats everybody up, I feel like. You know, in the Proud Family? Bro, you remember the Proud Family, the Blue Sisters? She's the big one. Dude, he was a sick little guy, bro. He was just chilling, like, trying to live his life, and they were fucking with him for what? His mom's a rabbit, she's got 1,000 kids. He's the middle child, probably. Or the oldest. Like, do you see what this motherfucker's saying?
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle.
No. The little one he was bullying to Rabbit.
Beck could see tears.
He's like a
welling in
fox
Luca's
or
eyes,
something,
his
I
fists
think.
clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no
I think he's a
different from
fox.
city
He looks
bully.
like one.
Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Luca's a deer. Okay, so these are called turning points, and I get to pick a word from the stuff that I get to see how the story goes. And if it's the wrong outcome, I can go back. Time to bust out the strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange. Beck stared in silence. The only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
Okay, so I googled it. He's a jerboa. Jerboa. J.
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Lucas snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock
Beat
as
his
Luca
ass.
launched himself into his stomach. Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You are the Ash,
Iggy's voice
baby.
began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Jerboa. Get fucked, Iggy. This fucking actions have consequences. I like how they cuss too.
The person at the warehouse.
He got pushed into the goop.
The strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
Honestly. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? This one's a hyena. It's funny, really. Oh god, he's fucked.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
Guess all's well that ends well. And we just got the boys and the girl, like the homies, everybody all together.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
That's ominous.
Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
So Cena, like if I go back right now and like am I able to go, like say I tried the other thing, right? Am I able to go back to where I was just now, or is it gonna like, I guess I have to do it now. Oops.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Okay.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
I don't know.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Hey up, hey up, hey up.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough. Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
Okay, at least I didn't kill him, even though I hate him.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his...
Oh, she...
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Okay, she looks sick now.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her, but finding Rollo was his primary concern. Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
For me, I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't seem like I just feel like they don't go together as friends, Fitz and Roxy. Like I just feel like they don't have a good, like I feel like they don't match. Like they're not like a good friend match. I feel like they're very different.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
Perchance.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
True. That is also very true. Like that's what she sounds
Roxy,
like.
still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca. Roxy drew herself up.
So in this timeline, Rollo didn't even go home? Y'all remember Ducky Momo?
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca. Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
Ducky Momo was goated. Get you Gumi, I love you. Hell yeah. The music in that show was goated as fuck.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
For real. I don't remember how to get to the treehouse.
After the foul harvest, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest. The Valentine mansion loomed, both figuratively and literally. Mr. Nuncreek jumped with a start.
Hell yeah, I love the fucking Ren Fair. We all went this past year. I just bought a giant sword. It was like $90, but it was so worth it.
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Huzzah! No, that's last time I said no. That's crazy you said that, because literally we all were talking about doing that, but then we didn't do it. And next year we're all gonna be monks. Like D&D monks.
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder. Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was a shame lurking behind those eyes.
Are you gonna be like a rogue?
A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help. Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Yeah, that'd be sick, but you're not allowed to have those at, Renaissance fairs. Like, they have to be blades you can, like, always see. And they, like, check your weapons before you go in. But you're allowed to bring weapons.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped. A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
And the one here you couldn't, but, like, they'll tell you. And it's not like they confiscate it or you have to go back to your car. They'll just put it in a box for you to pick up after. Like I said, they could be different everywhere.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
Like, I've seen people bring, like, great swords and shit.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth. The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
What the fuck is going on?
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet.
Was he the guy in the hazmat suit? Because I was thinking that.
The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule, plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much, and... Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else. Well, time to bust out the tickles.
That's the only one I could do.
Beck lunged
Oh, I
forward
picked
and
the-
began to tickle under Tish's arm.
Did I, like, forget to grab something? I didn't mean to click this one again. Where...
Tears
You know a
began
lot
to
about
form
this
in Tish's
game.
eyes.
I'm supposed to grab something, right?
Beck redoubled her efforts.
I'll go back to the other one. Like, I'm definitely supposed to grab something, correct? Because that was my only option. True, but doesn't it say the tickle one's the right way to go? Oh no, true. The check mark doesn't mean it's wrong. It means it's not finished, or it's finished, right?
Chapter 4. Our Harvest. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door. Luca was alone. The house was empty. Luca was sitting by
Why
the
is
pond.
like the first thing that he didn't want to do is grab the walkie-talkie and try to call to
listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him without
That's what I would
turning.
do.
He spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?"
Shout out to Dead Dad Gang.
"Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one." Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice." With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. "That's the thing about fishing, Luca." His chest began to crystallize. "You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out."
For real. You're probably high as hell too, right? Cena don't get that because she don't smoke. Bro, this shit is like panic-inducing, damn near. This is like a Sopranos dream sequence.
A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?" The gentle
Type
rustle
shit.
of leaves was the only reply. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie. Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise. Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now. But some words were still just that.
He's probably in the place where we took the wrong turn at or some shit.
The signal went silent. Luca held still, waiting for a
Bro, I
response.
love that the connection is that looks-wise it's just opposite to personality.
His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
For Luca and Rowan.
Willow's voice began to fade.
Mission control.
With that, the signal died for good.
The antenna.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Where's the treehouse? Is it down here?
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted. Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side. Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
She reminds me of Ida. But like old.
The three shared a determined look.
You're kind of bad for real. This is my favorite character. Literally, this is my favorite character of all time. I love Dawn. She's a newsie. Call from Hiram Tolliver. Y'all remember in Shameless when Liv was having a baby with that girl and she ended up like cheating with the Asian dude or whatever, and they found out on the spot, and then the baby had Down syndrome, and then they named the baby Jaime for Hiram. That was a crazy arc. Baby Jaime. That was like when the show was crazy. All right, I'm looking. She just backed away. Where's the treehouse?
The road leading to Beacon Pine, a sort of natural bear.
Is that a schnauzer? It is.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
Sign trees, where? This one, Old Pickler's Pond? Do I have any new bait?
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
I don't remember how to I don't know how to do it on controller. 1 second.
Luca stuck those things up.
I want to do the 2 fishing things first.
Luca placed a sinker. Sometimes the best stuff.
Hello. Is it gonna creep me out? Oh shit. What's up, girl?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket. He strained to hear as a muffled voice began. Fear gripped Luca's throat. Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'll hit Iggy with a bat right now.
Luca reached over.
It's been like
and
3
immediately,
hours.
Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger. Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
Can you stop with the claws? He's after you. Arboreal Dabasa. My cat's straight up chilling. Well, she was. Until I said something. What are you doing? For real.
Iggy slumped to his knees. Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window. Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC.
MCDC.
The Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
For real, some Jimmy Neutron shit. I wonder why he's a hyena, but the rest of them are red pandas.
Kerr's smile faltered. Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC. Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. Iggy wiped his cheeks with a sleeve.
I feel like they're
What are
clones
you
or
gonna
something.
do, Luca?
Oh, girl.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight. He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr. Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Nice one.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys. With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
I have no other option. No, I didn't. I want to go before that.
Up. He swung the mission control defense cannon around. Well,
No, I hit the wrong
time
one.
to
Damn.
bust out the tickles.
The left one?
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Like this one, the Windows to the Soul, or Warehouse of Horrors? Which one?
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
looking for stuff for real. This went so far back that I'm confused now. I haven't even met the cat yet. I'm trying to look at my task line. Virgin to everybody.
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I always gotta talk to this dude.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune. Had a way of making questions seem like demands. Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
My mind is opened.
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze.
Oh shit. Is the mom evil?
She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek. shifted the basket uncomfortably. Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected. She carefully lifted out her jars of jam. Luca squinted at the fake memories of that day came flooding back.
She always fucking pregnant, bro. Stella, stop there. Damn, that's not good. That's exactly what she wanted. The love me tenders. Should sound good.
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
I think that's chilly. It does look like Sloppy Joe. The hot and cold. Did she say run out back or go back? Me too, bro, me too. I want to talk to her one more time, damn. You do. It's tainted. I fuck with Bert.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple. With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing. He leaned forward and lowered his voice. He leaned in a bit further. Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
The jam.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink. He leaned in for a final whisper.
Can I slap the watermelon again? No. For real though.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement. Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
What a creep. What just happened?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Nellie and Ilana. Probably sleeping.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
She's pretty awesome. Hell yeah, boy. There's my homies. Why can't I talk to my homies? I love them. That is true. It's like they wrote me into the game. Did I go the right way? No. R.I.P. How do I get to the gate again?
The road leads a sort of
Not remember. Yeah, I just don't remember how to get there. Isn't it here and then, well, no. How do I get to where the dude was catching bugs at? Is he a very old otter? Oh, he's Australian.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
This is Suna's favorite character. Don't he look like Lucas from Earthbound?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
Do you think when he was having the dream about his dad and the bees, he was thinking of the bees because he told him about that earlier in the day? Like, you think it's just information that stayed in his brain, so he dreamt about it? I never realized that. He do have fingers. It's a good little nod. I don't like him. You just made me not like him. Yeah, we're in mind synced, bro.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous. Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Ooh, I got another ingredient.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Are there more books I can read?
Mycological phosphorescence.
Mycological phosphorescence. My complete loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular biology and the chemistry of mitosis. The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics. Most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Good comps. I just got an achievement for that called Nerd. Poke around the library. Stop posting pictures of yourself in chat. Real. She goes hard.
Beck took a long breath. Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was
Okay,
worried
without
about change.
spoiling it, am I
A
able to
gardener
go
at
back
heart,
to that
she
other
understood the
branch
necessity
where I
of
died
change,
in? Because I
relied
was
on
sick
it
as fuck.
even. But there was
Like,
a
where they're
difference
at the
between
top
the
of the
controlled
roof?
world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation.
But
As she
will it
watched
work?
Beck and
Is
Luca
basically
finish
what
up
I'm
their
asking,
pizza,
I guess. I should have
Ilona
said
let
that.
herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
That's fair.
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Listen! Okay, Navi.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes. Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
Luca always crying. Like, respectfully.
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
I liked the lore when I thought they were chinchillas. Dude, why is the music kind of like a Shane Dawson, like, documentary video? Like, had a sad part.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding
Oh, they're fighting.
Beck slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Exactly.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds. Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up. Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually. Probably. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night.
That's what I wanted.
Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops. Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
What is she, fucking Wolverine? So does that save? Okay. I just want to see if there's any other...
After the fowl harvest, the Valentines shut. Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate. Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate. Beck's voice was an excited whisper. The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
It's the grandma.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand. Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
For real.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night. Chapter 5. What big ears you have! Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
Was that not the way to the treehouse?
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up. Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted... He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped. The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility. Then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Fuck your advice, Mr. Nuncreed. That's my peeps. Why is she still here?
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner. The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug. Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder. With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly.
Now I get to find out. Something was different. Teleportation procedure. This is like Monster House. This is like the 3 kids from Monster House.
Rollo waggled his head with pride.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Among Us sound. Somebody just called the emergency meeting. I just awoke like a sleeper agent. What am I supposed to do? This is extra as hell.
Luca sucked in a long breath. Rollo let out a low whistle.
Rolled it out. 5 big boom. What up, Kane?
Rollo and Luca shot back a look. Luca
What if
gazed
it's
out
like
the window.
that movie situation where the kids went to the grandma's house and it's actually not his grandma? And he just didn't know because he hasn't seen her in a long time.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair. Summer forged ahead, but then Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight. Cautious reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover that.
Like, you're telling me that's not, like, you core? Oh my god, that's funny. No, I'm not.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room. Rollo flung open the cabinet with... He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
That's fine. He literally is you.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted and turned toward the kitchen. Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rollo's back. The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability. As Beck pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
No way.
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
At the end of this chapter, by the way, I probably am gonna call it for tonight, because I'm really high and I want to go make dinner. And I'm hungry.
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Have a good night.
He smacked his lips. Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper. Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean. A spider web of string connected, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Sick. Dope. I love things.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it. Luca nodded and caressed the label. Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
True.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle. Rollo looked up with heightened surprise. Rollo's finger traced across the page. Rollo scanned
Dude,
through
they're
several
figuring
more
this shit
pages.
out.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly. Rollo rustled the folder, trying to lose. Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find.
The ice thing, like with the dad, yeah.
Luca slammed the drawer shut. They crowded around a worn-down old map. Rollo carefully traced the path. He jabbed down at the...
Did you just say, he's you? He's literally you. This feels like a gulp situation. It's 100% something you have said.
Luca looked up. Beck flicked off the light. Overhead, Creaking
That's a real
floorboards
shit.
bent under slow. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. A muffled male voice. A final few footsteps reached the. The three kids shuffled to the. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice thumped.
Timey. Mr. Tolliver, is that not what it is?
At the bottom step, the man paused. Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense chest. It was too. Rollo was already in. He screeched as he charged to.
Flaming chicken coop? That's pretty much chicken jockey.
With all his weight, Rollo tackled from the dark corner. Luca scrambled to pressing his fingers to the man's.
Chicken on my jockey tongue.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo. Chapter 7.
That's such a good spot to stop, bro.
The interrogate still his hands were. The kids huddled in a circle. One
I'll just
thing
make
was
sure
certain.
I get past this.
They couldn't just let. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house.
Save for sure.
After some deliberation, it was decided.
This is where we stop. I love leaving on cliffhangers. I fucking love this game. Yeah, everybody's watching. Make sure you peek the description of the video and check out the game Frankie made. It's fun as fuck. It's hard as fuck. And if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Link also in the description. I'll put a link to the game in there too. And we'd be hanging out there. Type shit. It is fast as fuck like Sonic. I agree. Very fun though. But on that note, I'm about a peace. As always, it's been your boy GlumiGames. Peace in the middle motherfucking east.